this week on The Travel Show.
We catch up with our blind backpacker, Tony Giles, as he arrives in Bethlehem.
This is the place where Jesus was born. Here is the star where he was born.
Simon's here with his top tips for travelling by train across Europe.
And I'm in Paris, seeing the City of Light turning into an all-night art party.
The number of people going to see Nuit Blanche is just crazy. I mean, we're talking about 800,000 people, you know?
First up this week, we're on the road with a backpacker who's clocked up more than 120 countries on his travels, and he's done all that without being able to see.
My name's Tony Giles. I'm from England. I'm totally blind and severely deaf in both ears, and I'm travelling around the world trying to visit every country.
Previously, we joined Tony as he explored Jerusalem.
Massive blocks, very smooth.
But today he heads into the Palestinian territories to make his way to the holy town of Bethlehem.
I'm now at the checkpoint between Jerusalem and Bethlehem. So I've got to walk across the checkpoint and go past the dividing wall. Railings. Getting through the checkpoint is a little bit complicated, slightly more complicated than I thought, slightly more confusing. And then I just had to sort of try and follow other people, and people sort of pushing me from one way to the other. Once we get past this. Looks like we're in the Palestinian side, Palestinian territories. It's quite exhilarating. As you come out of the tunnel into the sort of taxi area and where the wall is, you can hear all the people talking and smell different food and coffee and stuff. So that's quite lively, that's quite interesting. Can you show me to a taxi?
You need taxi? Where are you going?
I'm looking for a taxi.
Where in Jerusalem? Checkpoint?
Church of the Nativity.
Okay, come, I take. So maybe you want I take you to photo from the wall.
Okay.
Come to stop the wall, I take you, give me my camera, I take a photo.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You happy?
Yes. Always. How big's the wall?
It's big. It's maybe
30 meters?
Yes, it's far. Tony.
Yep.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Ah,
Tell me,
shukran.
where are you going to church?
We're going to the Church of the Nativity.
Church, yes, okay. All this way, wall,
right, yeah.
yes, wall.
Okay.
Behind the wall, you have Hotel Banksy. Behind the
Banksy,
wall,
yeah.
yes, you have hotel.
I'm feeling excited to be in Bethlehem. It's a new city, new town, with new experiences. Driving through Bethlehem along the wall, it's sort of given me a sort of brief glimpse of how long the wall could be. It certainly feels quite long driving along it. In my mind, it was sort of seemed quite impressive. I guess quite scary to a lot of people.
Here the church, Tony. Yes, this is your church.
I just called my host to let him know I'm still coming. Adam? We're at the church. Hello? Hello?
Adam, give me. I'll call him.
Yeah, I can't.
Hello. يعطيك العافية وين أنت؟ I call him, you come in. 1 minute you come in here. I tell him come. Tell him come.
Thanks, Mohammed.
Thank you.
Hi Tony,
Hi, Adam.
how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fine?
Good to meet you.
Yeah,
Looking forward to seeing your place.
yeah, you my place. How many countries visit before?
I visited 124 countries.
Oh my God, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm very lucky.
you like Alibaba. Yeah,
I love to travel.
yeah.
Have you done much traveling?
Not just
No.
here. It's not easy to go move or to traveling another country.
So you
Yeah.
get travelers to come to you.
Yeah. You have steps here. You have steps.
This is actually couchsurfing. So in theory, you stay for free.
Okay.
Okay.
You have steps
Go
5.
Oh, you live in a castle.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a website and you can find people on it. They have profiles. 200 years old or something. And they want to travel or they want to meet travelers. And that's how it works.
Now come here. On the left. Yeah.
Ah, this is home.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
we've landed. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shukran.
Have fun.
I've had a wide range of couchsurfing experiences. I've slept on floors, I've slept on mattresses like this, I've slept on couches, and also I couch surfed in Africa where the toilet's outside and it's a hole in the ground. I think probably helps not seeing. I don't see the dirt or the danger or the holes and rocks. I just get on with it. And the main thing is you're meeting the people, the local hosts, and they're sharing their food and their culture and their knowledge and whatever they can offer you. And hopefully you make friends at the end of it.
Good night and good dream.
Shukran,
Okay.
shukran.
Have fun. Okay.
And to you. People think, oh, being blind must be terrible for you. They don't understand, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm so lucky, and I'm leading a fantastic life, to be able to go country to country when I want, where I want. This is the way to travel. With very few restrictions on what I want to photograph or do. And you come here and you see people, yeah, they can see and they can walk, but they can't go places. It's sad.
You know, for direction to go church.
Okay, so can you give me direction?
Yeah, you go direct just this way, no left and no right.
Okay, so just straight, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wish you be happy and lucky in your life.
All right,
Okay?
thank you very much.
Okay.
Shukran.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good to meet you, Adam.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. This is the entrance to the church?
Yeah. Yes, you can go in straight now. Straight, sir.
Okay, thank you. I can roughly hear a voice, but it's a bit disconcerting, the echo. The echo splits the sound, so it takes away the direction. We'll get there. It can't be far. Ooh, there's a big metal thing with studs, which could be yeah, that's a gate. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oil, candles. It's got waxy smell. Yes, a lot of polish. Finding the entrance is like reaching my goal. It's like reaching my target, and it's everything else after this is a bonus. Once they started singing, I suppose so, louder, I thought, right, I've got to get closer to this because there's going to be a lot of energy involved. And then I thought, right, I'll try and get closer and closer. Eventually used my cane and figured out the steps. So, well, go down the steps, and then the guy helped me down. Realising that I was the only person to get close to hear that, feel that, made me feel very privileged, very warm inside. I'm absolutely buzzing after that. Energy is incredible. That was cool, just to be here for that, if nothing else. It's quite crowded going down the steps, and they're quite slippery, very deep. Oh my goodness! From the fire into the furnace. Very hot in here, and I guess it's some candles and more people coming in.
This is my hand. Yeah. This is the place where Jesus was born. Here is the star where he was born. Kneel down in your knees. Kneel down. More. Kneel down. Yeah, you could touch the place where Jesus was born. This is the star. You could feel it has 14 branches, as you see.
It's a flower?
No, it's a star.
It's a star.
Star of David.
Star of David, yeah. Marble?
Yeah, it's silver.
Oh, silver?
Yeah. Marble is the ground.
This is marble?
Yeah, this is marble. The ground where Jesus was born is down here.
Okay.
Yeah, where you feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stone,
yeah?
So this is the grotto?
Yeah, this is the grotto. Here, he was born here.
Okay. About there?
Yeah, it's not okay like this. Let me help you a little bit. Yeah, please, like this, you can take a photo now.
Definitely an experience, very humbling experience to sort of be in a place where one might argue history occurred 2,000 years or so ago. So visiting the church, the smells, the sounds, that's what makes travelling for me special. I travel by myself because it's my challenge. It's like climbing a mountain. You think, oh, this is difficult, and it's a struggle. And you get to the top, and you're like, ah, yeah, I've made it. It's magical. And that's what it's all about. Broadens my horizons and makes me become, hopefully, a better person.
Still to come on the travel show.
I'm in the French capital, Paris, for its dazzling Festival of Lights.
Welcome to Manchester Airport and the slice of the show that tackles your questions about getting the best out of travel. Coming up, the merits of a trip to Sri Lanka during monsoon season and how to get from northwest England to southeast Europe by train. First though, work is getting underway on Southeast Asia's leading high-speed rail project, a link from Kuala Lumpur to Singapore. When it opens in 2026, it should reduce the journey time to just 90 minutes. At present, trains from the Malaysian capital take up to 7 hours to reach Johor Bahru on the Singapore border, from where you have to catch a bus. At this time of year, many people are heading south from Europe to Australia and facing the same problem as Martin Inskeep.
I'm helping my elderly parents apply for a short-stay tourist visa to Australia but I'm increasingly confused about which one to use.
If, like many European visitors to Australia, they plan a holiday, a business trip or a family visit, then all they need is an e-visitor. That's an electronically stored travel authority. The application process to visit Australia is quick and easy, and confirmation is normally given within a few minutes. The e-visitor is valid for a year for stays of up to 3 months, and it's free, unless you inadvertently go through a website that seeks to divert visitors from the official government site and charges fees while adding no value. So look for border.gov.au to be certain it's the official site. Alison Twist from Newcastle is considering Sri Lanka in May.
We've read that it's the rainy season, but does it rain enough to put you off completely?
While it's perfectly possible to enjoy Sri Lanka in May, I recommend you choose another time of year to visit this lovely Indian Ocean island. May is when the southwest monsoon begins, bringing heavy rain and humidity. Agreed, it also coincides with the dry season in the north and east of the island, but I prefer to be in Sri Lanka between December and March, when the highlights, which are concentrated in the southwest quadrant, are relatively cool and dry. Besides, May is a wonderful time to be in the Mediterranean, particularly on a Greek island. Talking of Greece, Richard Swift from Bolton in the UK says,
I want to travel to the Greek island of Santorini to celebrate my sister's 65th birthday, but for medical reasons I can't fly. So I'm looking at alternative travel options to get me from Manchester through Europe to Athens.
From Manchester, you can happily reach Belgrade in Serbia by train, going via London, Paris, Munich and Zagreb in Croatia. From here though, it gets problematic. You can get as far as the Greek border by train, but from there you're likely to be transferred by bus to Thessaloniki, a city which I strongly recommend you explore. From Thessaloniki to Athens, trains are fast and cheap. Whether you're contemplating a trip to the nation next door or the ends of the earth, I'm here to help. So email your question to thetravelshow@bbc.co.uk and I'll do my very best to find you an answer. From me, Simon Calder, the Global Guru, bye for now and see you next time.
Finally this week, I'm in Paris, where the city's been celebrating the 15th anniversary of the spectacular Nuit Blanche. Each year, the City of Lights gets even brighter as artists and performers light up Paris with free events from sunset to sunrise for one night only.
The festival takes over the whole city, and I've come down to the River Seine for a behind-the-scenes look at the rehearsals of one of this year's most eye-catching installations.
The theme of the event is working together, and it's all about getting Parisians and tourists alike involved in the art. When it's up and running, this giant installation, the Marée de Lettres, or Tide of Letters, will give visitors the chance to send a message across the city.
So altogether we have 42 letters, because this is a bit nerdy. This is because 42 is the answer of everything. People have an app, and there they see a list of topics. And for each hour of the night, from 7 to 7, we have one topic. And people can make suggestions according to this topic. And the suggestion with the most votes wins.
And moving these giant letters takes quite a knack, as I discovered when I tried to move just one.
I feel like I'm picking up a life skill here.
Make it straight. Make it completely straight, completely parallel to the direction when you want to go.
As the sun set on the night, the letters came to life, and I decided to make my own suggestion for the first phase of the evening.
You download the Marée de Lettres app And you can either vote for the next phrase to appear on the bank, or you can create your own. So I'm going to go for allons-y.
Hundreds took part in the voting, but alas, my suggestion, which means let's go in French, didn't quite make it. Paris preferred le quai des mots, or the bank of letters, instead. Since it began in Paris, the Nuit Blanche idea has spread to nearly 30 cities around the world. And back in its birthplace, it's still as popular as ever.
The number of people going to Nuit Blanche is just crazy. I mean, we're talking about 800,000 people, you know? And it's really, you can feel it. So you have, on one side, walking, contemplating the city, on the other side, the artistic project. I think this is why Nuit Blanche is so famous.
And it certainly seems to have worked. There are over 150 events on throughout the night, and every venue we went to was packed. The most popular events are the ones that are more immersive. I enjoyed this quite serene exhibition about European rail travel.
It's a soundscape that's been composed to evoke the history of rail, and with the smoke and the dark garden, it's really atmospheric.
The whole of Paris seems to come together for this event, with restaurants, bars and public transport staying open through the night for those in it for the long haul. If you're hardy, you can party until 7 a.m, but I'm not quite able to make it that far.
It's past 1 a.m. and this party is showing no signs of letting up, but it is the end of this week's travel show. Coming up next week.
Henry's in Australia's Red Centre to find out how a ban on climbing the sacred site of Uluru could affect tourism in the area.
Now, at the moment, tourists are allowed to go up to the peak, but all of that's about to change.
So do join us then if you can. And in the meantime, don't forget you can keep up with us out on the road in real time by signing up to our social media feeds, details of which are on the screen now. But for now, from me, Crystal Larwood, and the rest of the Travel Show team here in Paris, it's goodbye.